Hey there, StarCraft fans, Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. Gonna be Railgan here with the 8-worker start against a barcode Protoss on Rorschach. Rorschach, is that how you say that? I think it is. Rorschach Test, also the character Rorschach from the Watchmen movie, and also the comic book, which I think is called a graphic novel because it's for adults, I guess. Bottom right, it's Railgan. Bottom left side, it is a purple? It's a blue Protoss player. Protoss does start with P, but this is blue, man. It's a barcode. So, 2-player map, man. Same side. Very Golden Wall-esque. I love a map that has both players starting at both sides of the map. Double extractor trick. Railgun, 14 supply out of 12. What's the follow-up going to be? Is it going to be the old 16 hatch? Seen some 16 hatch, mostly against Terran, though. I'm not sure if it's a build against Protoss right now, or if he's just going to go for the hatch first, a little bit faster with the extractor trick. You're going to lose some resources, but also get money faster. Gate coming in for the Protoss. And he knows where Railgan is because it's a 2-player map. We do have a healing shrine in the middle. Big fan of the healing shrine. Let's see if that comes into play as players are going back and forth of this bottom lane. It should be crazy fun. Because there have been maps, right, where there's a healing shrine, but it's kind of on the other side of the map. And maybe they're trying to convince players to use it a bit more often by putting it in a position where, yeah, you're going to be retreating with wounded units probably right past this healing shrine at some point, right? Oh, extractor pool. All right. So like 16, 15, something around there. Double gas, 1 base. This is roaches. Oh, cancels. Hold on. Extractor tricking again or canceling it once that got scouted. Did he see the cancel, though? He didn't see the cancel. He's going to come back in and scout for it. He's going to be like, hold on. Did you actually get 2 gas on 1 base? No. Ah! You can't trick me. I'm going to double scout you and figure this thing out. So he says, let's get a cyber core before we expand. This guy's going some 1-base shenaniganries. Lings are on the way. Second cast is coming up again. Is it another extractor trick? Because he is supply blocked. No, an Overlord pops. No longer supply blocked. We got ourselves the old gateway. We got ourselves the cyber core. We are not expanding because this guy is not expanding. Is this Roach? You'd kind of have to get a Roach Warren for this to be Roach, but he's making drones instead. He's making Queen instead. He's saturating his second gas. He's going for a lair. Is this like Ling Bane with centrifugal hooks play on 1 base? Is this like a Nidus Swarm hosting on 1 base? Which I guess is technically a build, but it's some weird stuff, man. Railgan is Railgan. I have a whole playlist for Railgan on this channel and my old channel too. He's been around for a long time. I've been casting him since, boy, howdy, like 2018. It's been a very, very, very large amounts of years that we've been doing this. So finally Protoss is like, all right, whatever this crazy guy is doing, I'm going to take a base. I'm safe. I've got 2 gates, cyber core, got gas, getting a second gas right now. I can do whatever I need to do to deal with this. Right? This feels Nidus-y to me though, man. Overlord, there you go. Keep the Overlord away by patrolling a Stalker. Overlord's like, right, nope. Let's get out of there. Ling's checking to make sure there's no crazy, like, 3rd base happening. Lair's done. What are we doing? Infestation pit. Big tell. And then Nidus. You gotta get a Nidus at some point, and there it is. Dude, I've done this build. There was a run on 1v1 ladder where I was doing this build pretty much nonstop. And it worked. It worked for a while, and then I started getting against players who, like, really kept an eye on their main base, and Nidus Worms coming up. They saw them, and they'd kill them, and they'd be ready for them, and they'd kick my butt. And it's like, oh, okay, well, this doesn't work anymore. But that's the nature of StarCraft. That's what makes it so great, is that you can't just build your way to GM unless you cannon rush. Prince F proves you can cannon rush your way to GM. He did it multiple times. But other than that, good scout, by the way. Hallucinated Phoenix is like, Oh, I've seen this build before. Or if he hasn't, he generally knows what's going on. Yeah, so he's like, quick, vision pylons everywhere. Must prevent Nidus from coming up. Nidus coming up right here would be bad. Nidus coming up right here would be pretty bad, too. Nidus coming up inside the base would be disastrous, but I think Barcode might have that covered right now. So, 3 Swarm hosts in production. Dropper Lord 2. What the Dropper Lord? There's the Nidus. Okay. This is a build we've seen on Golden Wall, definitely. Right? You Nidus this little low groundy base that's right outside the main of the enemy. And then just throw Locust at it forever until it dies. It's getting a Warp Prism. Interesting answer here. And then, yeah, that's it. Just 3 locusts. Or 3 locusts. 3 swarm hosts. You kite, you guardian shield. They can't take down this robotics facility before they expire, or can they? Oh my gosh, they can get it. Holy crap, okay. He knew. That's why Railgan is smart. Meanwhile, getting a Nidus here inside the natural base, dropping the Lings into this mess so that he can actually defend the Nidus, and he unloads, tries to save the Nidus Swarm. No. The Nidus Swarm dies. These guys are kind of trapped in here, and they're still on cooldown, because the one saving grace of dealing with Swarm Hosts is that the cooldown is long. And he loses 2 of the Swarm Hosts. He's going to lose. I mean, just snipe the Swarm Host. Who cares? Yes. Swarm Hosts are not cheap at all. New Nidus comes up. Too late to save the Swarm Hosts, but there's a Queen in there. And the army right now is 8 Lings and 2 Queens. For Railgan. Oh my gosh. This pylon dying is massive. We just depowered both of the warp gates. Oh, sure, force field now. A little bit late for that, big man. He needs to repower this. He's mining like crazy. Railgan's getting a second base behind it. The Swarm Host Rush of Doom. I don't know if it did enough. I like killing the Robo. I like depowering this front stuff. I like killing some probes. 13 of them have died, yes. But it's still a 2-basing Protoss versus a not 2-basing Zerg. Railgan is in trouble. I love the build. It's very fun. I'm not sure how viable it is, which is the larger problem here. And viability matters a whole lot, doesn't it? An immense amount. Is that the third and fourth gas? Third and fourth gas. Twilight Council. Nidus erupts. 1 Swarm Host. 1 inside this Nidus. Which is a Mech Nidus Swarm, which is very cool, by the way. Oh, 2. Hang on. We've got 4 total now. 4 are in there. Are we not defending this? Seriously? He's just Nidusing. Oh, what the? Oh, we launched from over here. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, this one. This one's still available. Ling's working on a Stalker. Oh, this is the problem when there are multiple Nidus Worms in multiple locations. You don't know where they roar. You don't even have to hear the roar anymore. They just unload, and bam, they're here. Look. But, problem is, still on cooldown. At some point, you want Colossus. You really do. So that Nidus Swarm is dead. Killing Nidus Swarms is a good way to stop the strategy. Mutas are really good against this. Void Rays are so good against this. I'm surprised he's not getting a Stargate. He's trying to get Blink Stalkers to handle this thing? I don't know about that. He's got a Robo. I'm serious, though. Colossus, annihilate these Locusts. And these Lings. It's pretty much everything that's causing you problems. Oh my gosh. Yeah, both Stalkers get pinned in and killed. Lings are like, hold on. Front door. Oh, Stalker gets pushed outside, dies. Depowering both warp gates again. Dude, if this is not a cheese compilation game, I don't know what it is. Protoss trying his very best to stay alive in a world of doom. He's killing Niduses. New Nidus coming up. Oh, I don't know about unloading here, though. I mean, I guess this Queen's a problem. The Lings are a problem. The Swarm Host count is, I want to say, relatively scary. And Cybercore is dead. Natural Nexus is dead. It's still 35 workers for Barcode, but I don't know about this, dude. If you like this stuff, if you're like, this is amazing, check out Railgan. He's on YouTube. He's on Twitch. Got a link to both of his platforms out there in the description. Check him out. Leave a comment. Say Falcon sent you. Say, I really enjoyed this crazy game on a Rorschach that you played against that Barca Protoss. He'll know what you're talking about. He's like, oh, no, I do this all the time. This is definitely my style. EU GM, man. You have to expect the unexpected. That's the whole play. It's got creep tumors over here. We saw one die. We know. Army value, 47 to 23. Okay. And then you blink away, and the Zealot can't blink away, and the Locusts are fast on creep, actually. So that's a dead Zealot. We're into the natural. More probes are going to die here. Good probe pull is a big part of this whole thing. Oh, both these gateways are dead. The Cybercore is dead. He's trying to rebuild his tech here inside the main base. He's got Warp Prism shenanigans over here, but Queen's dealing with the Warp Prism, dealing with the Stalkers, too, to a certain extent. Another Nidus dead. This one still lives. Just Nidusing here inside the natural, friends. He didn't kill the Nidus. He didn't target the Nidus. Oh my gosh, that would have been so good. All right, things are looking real bad now. Nidus erupting in your natural, trying to re-wall off, not happening. Walling off isn't really a thing here anyway. Why is he trying to do this without any splash damage at all? His natural base is dead. His stalker count is hard to kill, but he loses one. And he loses another one. And he's fighting the Locust, which, I mean, if you have really good Blink Micro, it's not that big of a deal, but if you're not Blink Microing well, it is a huge problem. I don't know why this guy's Blink Micro isn't godlike. I play against people in Diamond that have godlike Blink Micro. At least it feels that way. Maybe if I watched back the replays, I'd be like, actually, that kind of sucked. That wasn't the best Blink Micro ever. So we got this taken care of. Nidus on creep. Warp Prism's like, oh, here we go. This is just disastrous. One base Protoss at 11 minutes. Pylons getting targeted. Cybercore getting targeted. Just kidding. Retargeting there at the last second. Going after the guaranteed damage of probes. And not the non-guaranteed damage of the pylon, but it gets the pylon anyway. Depowers one of the warp gates. Nidus coming up inside the main. Countering with Blink Stalkers and Sentries. Guardian Shield is popped. It helps against the Spines and the Queens. Transfuse on the Queens is pretty friggin' awesome. What are we doing over here? Just waiting for the Locust to come back. And that's it. Railgan gets the win. He holds over this way. He gets the victory. And yeah, these are going to pop. This is pretty much held. The Sunkens. Ooh, the Hydras are such a great answer to this too. Warp Prism in trouble. Stalkers in trouble. It is a +1 attack for the Stalkers. And only a range upgrade for Hydras, as well as a metabolic boost for Railgan. But still. What an epic game. Oh, I am just crazy impressed by that. What a ridiculous showing game there from our guy Railgan. We love this dude. He is a great player. He is very funny. He knows what he's doing. He can do macro. He can do micro. He can do cheese. He can do strategies that people have never seen before and win with it. So yeah, check out Railgan, man. He's on Twitch. He plays out there. He's got a YouTube. He's enjoying the new patch. As you can see here, it means faster swarm host shenanigans. You can build more quickly with a 8-worker start with the cheesy stuff. That's how this whole thing works. That's how it all works, laddie. Oh, okay. That was amazing. And we're talking about just... This was on lotv.spawningtool.com. Check that out, too, if you need a build order. Right? In the current build of StarCraft 2, where you're like, I don't know what to do anymore. 8 workers doesn't make any sense. Hey, just get a build order off of lotv.spawningtool.com and you will be the happiest of campers. Not sponsored. Not sponsored by anyone. Lings hacking away. Yeah, +1 Stalkers doing what they can, but losing the natural is a big problem. Again, no splash damage at all. I don't know if he was planning on getting a robotic support bay there and getting some Colossus out, or just some disruptors can even help here. But Zealot and Stalker is just not going to do it against Locust. They chew through those units so quickly. The Lings are a problem too. The Queens are kind of awesome. They have 0 kills apiece, but that's all right. Transfusing each other, staying alive. Resources lost, 6,900 for the barcode, 4,200 for Railgun. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. 5 Swarm Hosts did die. 7 Nidus Swarms died. That is not free. That is not cheap. But on the other side of it, losing a whole Nexus, 2 Warp Gates, a Gateway, 49 probes, 2 Cyber Cores. Not something you see every day is 2 Cyber Cores down and 12 Stalkers getting killed, which is more than you have at the end of the game. 2 thumbs up. Good win. Great win. Great Sunday cast. Great Sunday game. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void on the latest patch. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Yeah.